Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm CJXS17 and today I'm going to be going over all of the brilliant moves that I asked you to send to me on my community post that I made about a week ago. And the amount of comments I got was a lot, to say the least. Before we begin the video, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has supported me for the past few weeks. We have just hit 5,000 subscribers on my channel. I never thought I was actually going to hit this goal so fast when I only had around 500 subscribers, but here we are. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all to everyone who has supported me. And to begin our video, I'm going to just be going over the newest comments because that's like the only way. YouTube doesn't really have a oldest to newest button, so I'm sorry if you made your first post the moment I posted my community post. But anyways, let's begin with our first game from Cydex Designs. I got a great one, was 900. I'm 1700 now. And black has one brilliant move, so I'm gonna just be going over from the start. So d4, d5, bishop f4, knight c6. All these moves are fine. I just want to get to the brilliant moves, but I'll just point out any like obvious blunders. Obviously, the opening could have been improved for black, but I'm not gonna go into too many details. And this move, yeah, this move blunders a pawn. But let's see, the white did not see it. So, okay, bishop b5, c6, very good. Bishop to a4, queen to b4 check, c3, queen to b2. Black's up a pawn right now from the opening, but okay, black's now up 2 pawns, and but white is castled, and black team is not castled. So I think black still should be winning here. Queen to b4, queen c2, bishop d7. Bishop to d7. White missed rook to b1. Because if white play rook to b1, the black queen will have to move somewhere, and rook takes b7 will be just winning. So a3, and white blunders a third pawn. d5, white blunders a fourth pawn. White offer a trade of queens. So already black is completely winning this game, and let's see how the game finished. Okay, I mean some of these moves could be better, but black still has a winning advantage. White wins one pawn back, but black's pawn is advancing quickly, and black sadly made a mistake here. The best move was rook to b8 because so before, like instead of rook c2, rook to b8 would have been the best move because black gets the rook behind the pawn and he's trying to play b2. Like if after rook to b8, rook to b2, like yeah. That's probably white's best move, but after c5, black should be completely winning anyway. But after the rook c2, white takes it, and now white is winning this pawn. So in general, a pawn up in pawn games is generally almost always a win. But let's see where black played the brilliant move. King f4, and king h6. King h6. Oh, wow, what a brilliant move right here. Wow, that's a really brilliant move right there. And I mean that in a good way because yeah, I think that's like the only move to win. If king g4, I think this game still should be a winning position for black, I think. After this move, yeah, king h6 was the best move because any other move, any other move allows white to play g5. If black plays f6, then g5. And after f5, king e5, and boom. Wait, I mean, actually, it's still winning for black, I feel like. After that, black just took the pawn and eventually managed to win. Wow, okay, I mean, a king brilliant move is always kind of cool, to be honest, for me as well. Let's go to our next game. I have one game with 6% accuracy and a brilliant move. Wow, 6% accuracy? That's probably like the world record, a world record. Okay, let's see how the game went. e4, e5, knight f3, knight bishop c5. Queen 2 could have taken the pawn e5, but okay. Knight c3, very good, developing your pieces. d5, okay. Bishop g5, queen e6, e5, knight e5, knight d5, queen e5, d4, okay. Yeah, these moves, I mean, there's some mistakes, but nothing too serious. Okay. I think white can play a move like, I think white can like castle kingside and the bishop will be pinned. Oh, that's actually so wow. I was gonna play kingside castles and But then black will just castle back, and it turns out white actually has nothing, because what happens after c3? Apparently black has h6. I don't know. But knight to d4, a brilliant move. Wow, I actually missed that. I did not see this move at all. Queen takes d4, and what happens? Rook to d1. Now white is, yeah, rook to d1. Now if black queen moves, then checkmate on d8 is coming. So queen c5, and okay, if you play rook d8, I would probably give you a plus for this game, but after bishop to e3, but black blundered the rook, and okay, now it's just like a Bakami Tai chess match right now. It's just a Bakami Tai chess match. The evaluation bar is playing tennis with each other. Queen to h5, rook to d2. Finally, black takes the rook, but it's kind of too late. White wins the. Okay, I mean, white could have checkmated black a long time ago, but white still ended up checkmating. So yeah, knight to d4 and rook d1. If you fold up with rook d8, I would be really impressed. But anyways, let's keep going. I don't know how I get them. Okay, I'm just gonna go with one game here. Bishop d7, knight f3, knight f6, bishop d3, castles, bishop e3, knight e7, queen d2, b5, castles, a5. Okay, both sides are playing pretty well. This is a game between 1500 and 1400, and I think let's see the board in black's perspective. Okay, after bishop h6, black played knight to e5, and that sacrifices exchange. Knight e4, but black has two pawns for it, so black has some compensation, but white has a strong attack. Knight to g5, knight f6, very good. Honestly, I'm so surprised that black is actually better here. There's no way black could be better in a million years, if I had to guess it. Okay, bishop to e6, rook to f3. Yeah, rook to e6 would be a crushing move, because after rook e6, pawn takes e6, and bishop to c4, and bishop here is coming, and knight. Yeah, so yeah, okay. But white decided to go for the f6 knight, which is defending h7. Black played queen to f8, which is a good defense, but the computer fears nothing, and let me just show you what will happen. Black doesn't need to fear this at all, because after king to f8, the knight is under attack, and queen h8, king e7 does nothing at all, and black is just up a pawn here with the two bishops. So yeah, sometimes a queen h7 check might not be deadly at all, but queen to f8, I think this is analyzed with not a higher depth enough, but okay, let's keep going. c5, rook f6. Okay, why just sacrifices right now? Queen c4 immediately would be much better here, because not only white doesn't sacrifice any material, black doesn't have any defense to the queen invasion, and queen c4, knight f7. Okay, now white is just not playing well at all. Rook d1, queen g8, knight to d6, queen c4, knight to c4, rook a6. Where's the brilliant move? Rook to d6. Okay, takes, a4, cd4. I don't see a brilliant move yet. White has an outside pass pawn, but black is up like 2 pawns. No, up 1 pawn. King e6. King f. Oh, king takes f4 was a brilliant move. Oh wow, king takes f4 was actually a brilliant move. There's no way I expected that. I cannot believe it. King to f4 is actually, king takes f4 is a brilliant move. How could white have defended this? f5, king e5, king c4 apparently defends it. I'm not going to go into analysis to this game too much, but after king f4, black wins. Wow, that's crazy. King g4 apparently also wins. I don't know why the computer actually started as brilliant. Let me just steps 20 and see what happens. Oh, apparently white is a brilliant move. Apparently right now white has a brilliant move. f4 is apparently a brilliant move for white. I really don't know. Black doesn't have a. If you analyze this at 20 depths, black has no more brilliant moves, but white has a brilliant move. So surprising. That's absolutely crazy. White somehow has a brilliant move with f4. I cannot believe it. Chess is so beautiful. Okay, let's go and keep going. Let's keep going to the next game. I'll just watch this video because there's a brilliant move here. Okay, White tried to scholar mate, but that didn't work. White White decided, okay, yeah, White decided to go with the queen. Oh, rook e8, very nice move. That was a really good move because wait a second. Does that mean what happens after queen g4? Oh, queen g4, the pawn on h3 is pinned, and so after queen g4, hg4, rook h1. So yeah, that was a cool tactic to see. Very nice, star gamer. Very nice game, star gamer. Okay, let's let's see this game between Vinsols and City Goose. e4, e6, d4, d5, bishop b4, bishop d2, g3, a6. Yeah. Okay, black took the pawn that's like poison, but I think yeah, knight takes d5 is very good because after like bishop d2, queen d2, black's knight is on the attack, and after like knight c6, queen to f4. Yeah, queen to f4 is a really good move here, attacking c7. So yeah, if you're watching this, next time knight takes d5 can be very good, but this move is actually kind of also a blunder because after bishop, apparently after knight f6, bishop g2, and bishop to f5, black is now the one that is going to win c2, apparently. After the move bishop to c3, white played the brilliant move bishop takes c3. And this move is a brilliant move because after after queen d5, I think that white can play queen takes d4, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know how that's considered a brilliant move, even though that's actually not even winning for white. Really, I don't know. I really don't know. But after the move knight b5, bishop g7, and white wins. Okay, white actually decided to go for the queen, and black resigned. 1 minute bullet game. So okay, yeah, that this bishop c3. Yeah, you're right. It's like the easiest brilliant move to find. I agree. I've requested some of the games, so like who made a brilliant move? And okay, I don't know why, but there's 0 brilliant moves here. But I will. And it's kind of a long game. I will just go over this game quickly. Honestly, I don't know. Sorry if sometimes I think chess.com updated the engine a little bit, but chess.com updated the engine a little bit, so no more brilliant moves for some of the games. Let's see this game between Shrum1 and I Shall Suffer. I'm sorry, there's no brilliant moves. I'm sorry I don't see it, but I can just go over the game quickly. So I suppose this game just played between 2 friends and they're trying to cross the board with the kings. By the way, I think there's like a world record for the number of moves least required to cross the king. I don't know. But okay. Both sides are blundering very well. Bishop h3, queen g7, queen h8, queen f2, queen e5, king g2, bishop e4, sacrificing a queen, and okay, that was a cool checkmate with queen e5, queen in the center. I don't see a brilliant move. I'm sorry about that. Okay, the first brilliant move by Bertram Rayhan. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but let's see this game. It will make the things a lot easier if you can send me the analysis link instead of the game link. I should have said that in my community post, but let's see. Okay, this time we actually do have a brilliant move from black. Let's see. This is zero difference. Nador, I mean, d6 variation, not in Nador, but the d6 variation. Okay, black seems to wants to play a Shevnikov type style position. Okay. I mean, black's playing very well. Here the e pawn is free, but black but it shouldn't be losing for black. Just that black missed a really good chance to gain advantage. Queen e7. This is a really good position because black has a 3-1 pawn majority in the center. d5. And somehow this move is not a good move because white can play bishop to c5 and fork black's pieces. And yeah, okay. I should have flipped the board, but let's to see this in black's position. And I think here is the brilliant move. Black probably played bishop to d4. I would guess it. Yes, black played bishop d4. Very nice tactic. If white to play the move like queen to f4, this would queen to f4. If black played queen to f4, then bishop d4 does not work because after queen takes d4, white can sacrifice the queen, and if black takes the queen, white will take the queen back. Yeah, and black is just down a piece, or maybe a rook. But white played rook takes f4 and bishop to d4. Brilliant move, very nice move. A square that's guarded by 3 pieces. Sometimes can have technical opportunities in them. Rook to d4 and wow, very nice checkmate. That's a really good game. This is the first really brilliant game played we have seen today by Bertram Rehan. You played really well. Bishop d4 is a really nice tactic that you saw. Okay. Let's see what moves were brilliant in this game. I'm really excited to see. Okay. So I think because I think RF fragility is playing black because black has a brilliant move here. So let's just flip the board here. Okay, c5, Sicilian defense. Okay, white is going for some sort of a bottoming structure, bottoming system in the English defense. Black just copies white. No, not really. Here, bishop g7 should be played. You shouldn't need to fear for 95 because after h6, white can either trade on f6 or white can retreat back and play g5. If knight g5, that's just not just really unnecessary because white could play knight d4 and coming up is knight e6, attacking the bishop here. Yeah, black could play knight d4, knight e6, and white has nothing for the piece. White couldn't even play queen f3. So yeah, bishop e7. I mean, it's good caution that you saw the pin, but here is bishop g7 would be just as fine as well. h4, okay, h6. This is a daily game, so play between 2 people, like with an average rating of like around 1,000, and this is a really impressive game. Knight to f3, queen to f3, bishop b2, rook to b1. Okay, right now both sides start to blunder, but I mean it's pretty normal. Oh, that's a really bad move because of white's queen. Always look for opponent's threats. Queen is attacking the rook here. Kind of hard to see, but now white is up 2 rooks. But black's queen can give a few checks. King to b1 was a blunder. King to b2 was a blunder, and I think this is the brilliant move here. Queen to d2. No, not a brilliant move. Queen to c3. King to a4. Queen to c2 check. Okay, rook to b3. Queen to c4 check. Wow. Very nice move. That's a really good move here. Because queen a4 allows king b5, and after the move queen takes b3, white sacrifices the rook, but his king gets to black's camp. By the way, king c7, queen d7 is checkmate, so that would be a really huge comeback for black. But after king here, now queen e7 instead of moving the king, which allows queen takes h3, white will play queen c7 and trading the queens. But after the move queen to c4, black saves the draw with a perpetual check because after king c1, king a3, queen c1, king a4, queen c4, white can never get out checked. That's a really good find by Ren Oki or RF Fragility. That's a really brilliant draw you saw. I gotta say, that's a really brilliant draw you saw. But okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going for a few more moves. I played a brilliant move once, but I made many blunders in the same game, so lost. Yeah, Sankar Shana Raghab Anshi is playing white in this game, and since we already analyzed the game, let's just play right now. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop to c4, Italian defense, h6, d4, very nice move. You play really very nice moves. Knight to c6, okay. Bishop c5, black tries to go for intermezzo here. Bishop to e3, you could just castle it. I think you got a little bit surprised by this move and respond with bishop e3, which is not a good move because your pawn structure is pretty much ruined after the bishop trade, and black is not done anything at all. Just castling after bishop c5 would have been very good. b5, okay, b5. Black tries to go for something not recommended when your king is in the center. Bishop d3, rook to f1 would have been a really good move here. Sometimes when your opponent's queen is protecting it, many people just say, oh, I cannot castle, I cannot get my rook out. But think about moving your rook to f1, attacking your opponent's queen. Sometimes that could be really good. Knight e2, c5, c3, c4, bishop e2, bishop g4, queen d2, queen e6, castles. Okay. I'm basically I want to knight to f4, very nice move. I was gonna say I was skipping a lot of mistakes, but knight to f4, that's a really cool move because it forks the queen and the knight, and I think that's the only move that wins for white. After queen e5, that's really queen to d4 would be a really good move because it attacks the queen, and after the queen trades, you can take it back, and now you have fixed your pawn structure. And even though black haven't lost anything yet, this white's pawn structure with rooks right on the half-open files would be really powerful and very difficult for black to defend. If black doesn't do anything, like say play something like 97, then you can just win the queen, and even though your pawn structure is not fixed, you win a free bishop here. You win a free bishop. So yeah. But after that, both players had some mistakes. You could have taken the rook because sometimes two rooks is better than queen. Sometimes when you can trade two rooks for a queen, or you can trade a queen for two rooks, you should do it because generally in a middle game position, I think two rooks is better than a queen. And it seems that you got yourself into a mating attack. Black would definitely, at the very minimum, win the bishop in the next move. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate match for Sankarshana, Raghab Anshi. I will just go over about two more games. I'll go over one more game and then another game that I kind of missed earlier. The YouTube user Bra is playing black because black made a brilliant move. So let's see this game from black's perspective here. Queen to f3. White starts out with another queen to f3 move, and knight f6. Very nice defense. When you get up to about 1000, you should be expected that 100% this queen f3, bishop c4 idea is never going to work again. Unless your opponent just pre-moving stuff or blundering stuff on purpose. Okay, castles, d3, d5, queen g3. White's trying to attack, but okay. d takes e4. You should have played king h8 because white's next move is going to be very powerful. Bishop to h6 attack. Now your pawn is pinned. And bishop to f2 check. Okay, king takes f2. e3 check. It seems that black just couldn't see a way to stop the mate. King takes e3, knight d5 check. I mean, knight d5 and queen to f6 is cool, but if your opponent played king to e1, I'm not sure if you would have saw the way to defend. This knight e8 can be kind of hard to see defense sometimes. But knight d5 check, you have survived the defense, but you're up down piece. Let's see how you managed to came back. Rook e8, bishop knight to f3, bishop to e6, king c2, bishop to d5, king knight to d2, b6. Okay, you're just trying to open files, and okay, white made a blunder here. e4, very nice move. That's a really powerful move here. That's a really powerful move. If white played knight to e4, black would have no chance at all. But after e4, things all got open. This is a really brilliant move. Black sacrifices the pawn to get things open. Very instructive move and powerful move at the 1000 level games. So yeah, e4. Honestly, I'm gonna admit, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. h5, but knight takes b4 would have been really powerful if you actually found the move, because I think the idea is after knight b4, if you take, then you have queen c6, and after that you take the pawn. That's really high level. If you saw this move, I honestly would say that you should be at least around 1500 if you actually saw that tactic. Yeah, because that tactic is, I think, it requires you to be at minimum at least 1500. But after this, now it's back to down piece, except that both players made a few blunders, and now apparently you're only down a rook for 2 pieces, and white made a blunder again. Rook d8 would have been much better, because after that the king will have to move to c4 or c2, and after that you can take the rook on, take the bishop on e2. But the rest of the game, white has 2 pieces for the rook, but white kind of blundered and gave up his material, and you generally should not spend at least more than 10 seconds on a move unless you are like you're absolutely sure that you can play very fast after that when you have more than less than a minute with no increment. So, okay. Now I'll just go over one last game from. If I have more time, I will try to go over some other games. I actually saw this game, but I'll just react to it anyway. But anyway, so this game was E4, C5. White is lantern is cool, and yeah, I think White played. This is actually a huge upside win for White here. White username is Justin Worst. White Justin Worst or lantern is cool, and let's see this game. A3, G5. Black is starting kingside attack, which is what he wants to do in this type of positions, but White sacrificed a piece. Very bold play. And Black, for some reason, did not play Bishop E7 for some reason. I think this is probably a mouse slip from Black. This is a bullet game, by the way, I think. Yeah, this is a bullet game, and it's understandable that Black might have mouse slip right here. Bishop, Queen H6, okay. Now Bishop F6, and now White has a winning move. If you want to pause the video to find it, feel free to, but I'm going to show you anyway. King to H1, brilliant move. Preparing Rook to G1, attack on the Black King, and Black has no defense. Bishop G7 and Queen Rook G1, and Black is just lost. Wow, yeah, that was a really quick finish here. White played you played a really brilliant move, Justin Worst. Your move is King H1 is really brilliant. I'll just look at this final game. Let's just see this final game. This game is not considered brilliant for some reason. I will just analyze at 30 depths just to make sure. While that game is analyzing, I'll just look at one more game. Did I look at this game? I'm not sure if I saw this game, but I'll just look at this game. So this game played between C-Me 4K8, CME XA, and in this game, again, the computer analysis did not see any brilliant moves. I fully believe you that you actually had a brilliant move somewhere in your game, but the computer doesn't see it. I don't know. It's just something weird with the chess.com analysis. 93, okay. Black wins the exchange. A4, Bishop G6, very nice move. I think this is probably a brilliant move because this looks like a really strong move. But I would say that's a really good, cool tactic you found. That's a brilliant tactic you found. H6, Queen G6, King F8, Knight E4. Okay, Queen E8, Queen G4, Queen F7, Knight E6, Queen E7, Bishop H4, H5. Black, Black really doesn't have any defense. Does not have any more defense here. The best defense Black could try is probably something like Bishop to F6. But after EF6, if Black goes Queen D6, White can play Queen G8, Queen G7, and Queen H8 next move. Black must play Knight F6, and White can probably play something like Knight to E4, and the Knight will be. Oh, sorry about that. I made a blunder. I blundered my Queen. Queen G6 is probably the best move here. If Rook G8, then Queen H6, and then after like Rook G7, Bishop to F6, and everything is completely crushing for Black. Everything is completely crashing down for Black, who is about to get mating in a few moves after that. So, but Black sacrificed the Queen, which is not no help at all because White still mating Black in a few moves. So that was Bishop G6 is a really cool tactic. Shame that chess.com did not think that was a brilliant move. And since this game is still analyzing, I'm just gonna go over this game anyway. Let's go over this game quickly. So both sides I think is playing the bottom-nick system of the English defense. Okay. First of all, okay. I think the player that played the brilliant move is playing Black. So Black is playing the reverse bottom-nick system, but White just blundered upon D4. And after these moves, Queen D3, H6, Bishop E7, Queen B6. Okay, let's see. Let's just go over this game. So yeah, first of all, White could play D6, attacking the knight, but after Queen D6, H6, Bishop E7, Queen. Black somehow did not take the Queen back for some reason. I'm not sure why. White did not protect the Bishop. It seems that both sides are not caring about their dark square Bishop in this game. G4, H5, H5, E takes, Knight G5, F6, Queen to H7, King to F8. White has a huge attack, but Black is somehow surviving this one. Bishop D5 would have been a really crushing move, but White decided to open up more files, which is actually not good for White because White's king is now on the attack, and Rook to E2. Very powerful move because it applies pressure on this rook and gives the white no chance to make attacks. Rook e2, and after queen e3, queen f2 is mate. Rook e2 is a pretty strong move you found, I have to say. And even with 30 depths, it's just no brilliant move. So kind of unfortunate either way in those cases. But anyways, I'm just gonna be ending the episode here. If you guys really like this episode, and I will keep doing more of these because there's a lot of comments I could see. And yeah, I will see you guys all in my next video. Stay tuned for another video where I make my own brilliant chess puzzle. But anyways, with that said, I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.